Got it all cleared off now. And let's get on to some more. This next one I actually got from GoHastings.com. It was like $9, and I think I got it when it was like 96 cents shipping. And that is Christmas Story. A Christmas Story, sorry. The Blu-ray edition of it. It comes with a string of lights, and it comes with Blu-ray. I would open it up, but it's just kind of a pain in the butt to take and open up and everything in ways because it has like this like sticky like tape on the sides because I purposely left it on there so it actually keeps it closed. Um, this next one, I don't know if I actually showed this one honestly, and I'm sorry if I already did show this one a while back or something, and I just don't remember. But that's Gremlins, which I think I did show this one. Great movie, looks great on Blu-ray if you ask me. And here's another one. Actually, it's next to. I'm really wondering if I showed yet either. It's Gamera. These are actually the remakes of the first two films. Gamera, Guardian of the Universe, and Gamera 2, Attack of the Legion. They're supposed to be remakes. I think they were made in 1980. No, 1995 and 1996. Sorry about that. I've not got to watch those yet, but I've heard good things about the transfers on them. Alright, next is Ghostbusters. That's another one I'm not sure if I showed. For the most part, I don't think I've showed any of the other ones, but nonetheless, I think it looks good on Blu-ray. Nonetheless, even though a lot of people bitch about it. All right, next one is Leaving Las Vegas, which I got sent to me by MGM. I actually got two other ones in there I got sent to me by MGM as well, and I have like four. I requested four different titles that are coming also on Blu-ray from them. Leaving Las Vegas. A lot of people will complain about the look of the film, but I actually think this movie was shot in 16 millimeter. It was not shot in 32 millimeter, and just the way it was shot, it's not gonna look like perfect or anything, which is great because I don't want this movie to look perfect, just because the type of film it is. Nonetheless, great film, looks awesome on Blu-ray in my opinion, and it's one of Nicolas Cage's really good roles. Next one was Blue Valentine. We would love this movie. There's a lot of people that either hate it or love it. Honestly, there's not really too many people in the middle. I actually love it after I watched it, and I really started to digest what was going on with the film and everything. I really enjoyed it. The characters are, honestly, I can agree with a couple people when they said that the characters weren't unlikable, which at times they very much are. It's basically about the birth and death of love between two people. Very cool film. I definitely recommend that to anyone who's into those type of movies, like more drama type films. This next one got sent to me by Echo Bridge. Of course, everyone's said a lot of bad things about it. This one, I'm not so much. I can't really say as much bad stuff. I didn't think it looked that bad, but I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. It's Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers. I thought this one looked good compared to a lot of the stuff that they released. Don't know if I can recommend that. I got it for free to review, so free is better than actually having to pay for that thing. Honestly, I think I would have been a little down if I would have actually paid full price for it. Just because it's not the greatest look of the film, but it's not the worst either. And I honestly, that's one of my more favorites of the Halloween movies. Even though it's a lot of people's most hated besides number 3. Next one I got it sent to me by Mill Creek. It's Ernest Goes to Camp and Ernest Goes to Jail double feature Blu-ray. Which actually I've heard that it's actually, I think it's next Tuesday from what I've heard is by Walmart's website is they're supposed to be releasing Ernest Scared Stupid, which I think is Mill Creek as well. That's supposed to be going on Blu-ray. I think both of them looked great. I think the second one looked a lot better than the first one. The first one's actually in 1080i instead of 1080p, which that could have affected a little bit, but nonetheless, I think the second film did fare a lot more better than the first in that set. The next two I also got from Mill Creek as well. First one is Galaxina. Never seen that before. And the Crater Lake Monster. Galaxina looks bad in a way of does have a lot of specs and damage to the film. Crater Lake Monster looks way better. nonetheless, I haven't got to watch them yet. I just threw them in just to check them out. But Creator like Monster actually looked like something I'd really, well, when I started watching, I knew it'd be something I'd enjoy. And they have a stop motion dinosaur in there, so that does it for me also. Next one is Spaghetti Western Double Feature, also put up by Mill Creek. The Last Gun and $4 of Revenge. I'm gonna tell you though, I don't know if they intentionally did this or they just had a really bad print. The print on this, they say it's high definition, which it pretty much is high definition, but it's very damaged print. It's very bright in some like the scenes in the desert. But nonetheless, these movies are not on DVD. If that I know of, if they are, they're probably some really cheap budget release. Just like this is a budget release as well. But nonetheless, if you want a really grimy look to the movie, I'd definitely say check this one out. Alright, I gotta hurry up on this because I only have like about 2 minutes left. Next one is The Holy Mountain, which I don't think I showed. Cool film. Very bizarre, like the rest of this guy's films. El Topo, very bizarre as well. Very interesting. The Dorm That Dripped Blood, awesome film. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo. Highly recommend it to any slasher fan. Next one's The Image, awesome erotic film. I mean, seriously, like one of the best erotic films I've ever seen in my entire life, and it looks beautiful on Blu-ray. Next one, which company sent me this? Oh yeah, Summit, Red Special Edition Blu-ray. Pretty cool movie, a lot of fun. This one also got it from MGM. It's the Rocky Blu-ray book. Very, very cool. Love the movie. It's just pretty much just a repackaging of the older disc that they released on Blu-ray. Next one's Uncle Buck. I don't think I showed you this, but if I did, sorry. Love this movie. It looks great on Blu-ray if you ask me. Next one, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. The third film in like the Man with No Name trilogy. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo, which I got for like $10 at Walmart a while back. Very cool. Next one is City of the Living Dead. Awesome on Blu-ray. And I don't think I showed this yet. Caddyshack. Looks great. Awesome movie, nonetheless. I can't remember how much I paid for that one. But next one is Jaws. I've started watching it. Pretty cool. It's about a killer, like boar, pig, whatever you want to call it. Next one is Joe the Corn 3. Horrible transfer. Not worth it. I like the movie, but bad transfer. Next one is Joe the Corn 5 and Joe the Corn 6 on Blu-ray. They don't look the greatest either. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave off on this one real quick. I will be right back, and I'm just going to go make some more room on my memory card. Alright, guys. Bye. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue on with this. The next one is District 9. I actually picked this up for $5 at a flea market. Great shape. They actually had a ton more I would have loved to have, but just didn't really have the money for them. They were all $5, no matter if it was DVD or not. Like they had a couple that actually stood out to me of the DVDs was they had Danger Mouse. I'm not sure if that one's actually still in print or not, but it was that one. I can't remember all the other ones, but then they had just different Blu-rays. Like I think it was Mad Max was one of them. I can't remember exactly all the other ones. They had the new Wolfman movie, but nonetheless. And next time I'm out there, if I had the money, I'm definitely pick up a lot more from them. Next one is sent to me by Summit, Drive Angry. Love the movie. I don't care what people say about it. I thought it was great. Next one, not so great. Like I said, this transfer isn't bad. The H2O transfer looks really bad. You got Howard's Bloodline, Howard's Inferno. I actually think that these look pretty good on Blu-ray. I think once again, yeah, but these actually are 1080p, both of them. Some of these, it's kind of odd with like Echo Bridge and Mill Creek that they actually do some of them in 1080p, then they do some in 1080i. Don't know why. Why they just mix up like that. Why don't they just do 1080p, honestly? Next one is Lennon NYC. I'm not sure if anyone's seen that, if I showed this one off, but nonetheless, it's definitely for anyone who's a Lennon or Beatles fan. Well, actually, Lennon fan more than Beatles. Very cool. Next was Ong Bak 3. This is the saddest part about this is I had sent this, but I've never got to see the other movies. I actually need to see the second one from what I've heard before I watch this one because the second one plays in with this one, and I guess the first movie really doesn't tie in too much to the other two films. Next one is This is Spinal Tap. Love this movie. If you have not got to see this one, definitely check it out. It's a good mockumentary about this about the band Spinal Tap, even though of course they're not a real band, but I think they actually do play the music for real. But you know, it actually comes with a bonus DVD in it, which is pretty cool. Next one is Teen Wolf. I don't think I showed this one off yet either. I'm kind of mixed on it. I think it looks good, but then it still has a lot of print damage to it. To like the transfer on this. Nonetheless, good film. I think I paid $10 for it. I really wish, honestly, it would have been cheaper than even $10, but nonetheless, it's worth it. Next one is Troll 2, which I think I got for like $7 on Blu-ray. I can't remember if I paid $7 out for this or what I paid. I think it was $7 or $8. I can't remember. Nonetheless, it has the DVD and Blu-ray in it. The first time I watched this, honestly, I fucking hated it. And then when I watched it on Blu-ray, I actually liked it a lot more. I don't know why. Maybe it was just the mood I was in. Next one is Universal Soldier. Haven't not got to watch this on Blu-ray yet. It's of course $6 at Walmart. Cool film. This one is Muay Thai Giant. I think that's how you say it. I'm not exactly sure. Interesting film. It's not what you would think. There is some action to it. There's some fighting. There's some martial arts. But there's a lot of comedy to it also. It's about this guy who is very... I don't know. He's not very violent at all or anything. And basically, it gets to a point where he has to become violent at times to help out this girl and her sister. And what makes him violent is like this one stuff that he eats that's really, really hot. Interesting movie nonetheless. Next was Alien 2 on Earth, put out by Midnight Legacy. The transfer looks awesome on it. I heard someone say the transfer looked alright on it. No, the transfer looks awesome on this movie. It is a more low-budget film. It does have some bad special effects, but then it has some great special effects. When this one guy's head falls off, and it falls to the ground, it looks awesome. I don't care what people say. That this movie is definitely a must-buy for anyone who's into more of the... I think it's Italian. Let me just make sure. 100% sure what I'm saying on this one. Pretty sure it's Italian. But nonetheless, great film. Definitely check it out. Next one I got sent by MGM also. It's the Blu-ray book of The Usual Suspects. Pretty cool movie. I never got to see it until I watched it on Blu-ray. It's one that I always kept seeing at like the tons of stores, and I just never got around to like buying it or watching it or anything. And if I got to watch it, I really liked it. I thought they had a great cast, and it was a lot of fun actually. So that's one I don't think I showed yet. I'm not even 100% sure. Sorry about it if I keep saying that. But it's The Universe, the complete box set. It actually even has a 3D Blu-ray in it as well. The first season I didn't think looked quite as good on Blu-ray because it's mainly like the graphics and everything, but I don't think they were necessarily done in HD. But I can't quite say yes or no on that part. But nonetheless, really cool series. All right, after long last, that is the end of my the end of my update. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and just keep coming back for more reviews section. I'm gonna be doing a lot more other reviews on here. All right, guys, bye.